All right. You know what? I'm having a field day. I'm excited to talk about this video. Today's video is going to be about someone I do not like, and that is Lizzo. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's talk about this bitch right fucking now, dude. So basically, I've never talked about Lizzo before, but if you want my full, opinion about Lizzo, I think her entire, fat acceptance shit is dog water. I think it's fucking retarded that she has this mindset. Encouraging women to be happy with the weight of an actual whale, I think is actually I think it's actually fucking ridiculous. But this isn't about that today, boys and non-men. This is about a much bigger deal. And I do want to say this before getting into it. These are allegations, but she was sued by her dancers for fat shaming. Just take that in. Let's just let it sink in. Let's sit in silence for a second here. Fat shaming. This 12-ton beached whale just fat shamed her dancers. Yeah, that's what's happening. And also sexual assault as well. Don't forget the sexual assault. Something about oh my god, dude. It's not funny. Okay, it's not fucking funny. Something about bananas and forcing them to touch people in a strip club and it seems like a lot, dude. It's just a lot of fucking shit, dude. It's in articles, reading the articles, dude. I can't, it's stuff that I can't say in a YouTube video, right? I can't say this shit. I know it sounds like I'm just kind of making shit up. It's stuff I cannot say in a YouTube video, okay? I can't say these words unless I want my video to get age restricted and and taken off the algorithm. So it's a lot of stuff with putting things in places and eating things out of places and stuff. Basically shit like that, which is fucking crazy, dude. But I'm amazed with the amount of people who are siding with Lizzo in these comments on Twitter. And it's all because of this whole fucking fat acceptance bullshit. It's because they think she's some great role model. Newsflash, dipshit. Famous people are not awesome people. Famous people do bad things, and Lizzo is one of those fucking people. I never thought Lizzo was a good person to begin with. I genuinely think she's a fucking horrible person. The messages she spreads is terrible. Fat acceptance, I think, is fine to an extent. I don't think it's okay to encourage being fat to people. I think being healthy is a very normal thing to want for yourself and to want to be, right? I being fucking normal weight is okay, and being fat is not. Being extremely skinny is not okay. Being extremely fat is not okay. You should take care of your fucking body. And I think showing acceptance is fine to people who are overweight, because I think people who are overweight should be accepted in society. I don't think you should just shun overweight people because they exist, right? It happens. Some people go through terrible issues with food, bad relationships with food and fall down spirals. People literally have issues. I don't think it's fair to judge people for their weight when you don't know what's going on in their life, right? You don't know what's happening. And I think it's unfair to judge people for their weight for that. But I think that trying to accept them and let them be fat is ridiculous. I think accepting them and being hey, it's okay that you're fat, but losing weight is healthy for you. I think that's great. Losing weight is really good for you. I think, putting yourself in a situation where you're, healthy is much more important than being a beached whale and being proud about it. I think that's way more important. Taking care of your body is way more important. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give a flying fuck. If you want to be a fucking 10-ton whale, I don't care. Listen, dude, I don't give a fuck. If you want to be fat, be fat. I don't fucking care. The only thing I care about is if I'm healthy and say, for example, my fiance is healthy, the people around me, all I care is if my family and friends are healthy, then I'm happy. If you're some random fucking dude on the internet, I don't care. Be as fat as you want. Be as skinny as you want, right? I don't give a fuck. Ruin your life. I don't care. It's not a big fucking deal to me. But I just genuinely think the people who spread messages like Lizzo about oh, it's okay to be my size, be proud of your size, is ridiculous, because you shouldn't be proud of being fucking 300, 400 pounds. You shouldn't be proud of that. You are crushing yourself, literally. You are killing yourself by doing that. So it's just not a great movement in general, and it is not good for the human body. I mean, hell, fucking America is fat as shit, and it's not good for you. It's not a good thing. I don't think it's great. I would rather us be healthy people and take care of our bodies and shit, but who knows, right? I guess I'm just a fucking retard. But at the end of the day, I think this allegation shit is ridiculous. If this shit is true, dude, this is ridiculous. This is a fat woman who praises fat acceptance, but then fat shames them. Maybe it's not fat shaming, maybe it's skinny shaming, which is even worse. If she's skinny shaming, that's fucking gross and weird. But if it is fat shaming, then it's just kind of what the fuck is going on? This is some serious ego fucking shit. And then if the whole sexual harassment stuff is really real, which this isn't one dancer coming out about about it. This is apparently 4, I believe, coming out about it. So this is like huge. And I don't normally talk about celebrities because I don't fucking care. But this is one of those situations where it's like, I don't like this person. And I don't prey on the downfall. I don't care. I don't prey on Lizzo's downfall. I don't want her to like fall apart and lose her entire career if this isn't true. You know, I don't wish the worst of her, right? I don't. But if this is true, like, holy shit, dude, she should be held accountable. Like, this is some serious ass fucking shit. I wanted to talk a little bit more about extra pieces. As I'm editing this video, I've realized there's a lot more that has come out, and that's because I recorded this a long time ago. Forgive me for that. I have not been feeling very well, and my videos are coming out a little bit late. But again, I'm really sorry about that. It's just going through a lot right now, just not feeling too well. Not mentally. I feel fine mentally. I just mean like kind of feeling a little sick, not really feeling great. Basically, I just wanted to add in that there were also incidences with the dance coach, and she's also involved in the lawsuit. To kind of add that in there, she's also involved, basically forcing her religion onto these dancers. It's just, you know, this is stuff that if done in the workplace, you could easily get fired for, and it is by no means okay. And on top of that, I never really added this on when it came to the SA stuff, which is basically just some of these women didn't have or were virgins before doing any of these things, and kind of intended to keep it that way. And Lizzo basically just peer pressured them into doing these sexual things with these people in Amsterdam. It's really fucked up. Now, this also brings me into the next topic, which is Turkey Tom's video. I've watched a few creators talk about the subject, and I think there's some great parts to Turkey Tom's video and some poor parts to Turkey Tom's video, and that being the fact that, to an extent, I think he's right about how there's no evidence even being shown. Like, there has been no evidence shown, so the fact that so many people are taking their side over Lizzo's side, or just not taking sides in general, it is kind of strange. I do agree with that. I put allegations here for a reason. You know, this isn't 100% yet. It's not real. It's not fucking, it hasn't happened yet, guys. Like, it hasn't happened yet. I don't think you should just jump on the let's unfollow Lizzo and send hate brigades towards her. I think the hate brigade that's going towards her is 100% gonna happen, and it's kind of justified to an extent, and let me get into that. Turkey Tom has a segment where he shits on Sensitive Society's videos, which by no means do I think his videos are like amazingly done on Lizzo, like they're fucking epic and they're amazing. I don't think they're fucking awesome or amazing or anything like that. I think they're fucking normal, fine. I think it's whatever, right? I think they're fine. And I do enjoy a little bit of Sensitive Society once in a while, just shitting on people like Lizzo. But the reason why I kind of hate on Turkey Tom's subject on this is because there is a sense of realism to what they're bringing to the table. They brought this to the court first before they brought it anywhere else, and articles are the ones that brought it to light, not the dancers. These people are taking it extremely seriously, like very fucking seriously. I don't want to pull the why would they lie type card, right? I don't want to pull the why would they lie card, but this is like they're taking it to legal court. When we talk about people like Quite or all these other creators, people just bring it to fucking Twitter and say like, hey guys, this guy R-worded me. Yeah, let's take it at face value. That's basically what I get from this, and this is not what's happening here. These women brought it to court right away, and keep in mind, these are dancers. They're not millionaires. They do not have loads of money. They're dancers. They don't make the same amount of money as Lizzo. They are not a millionaire like Lizzo is. Like, the fact that how much money this is gonna cost to sue a millionaire like Lizzo is insane. And again, they could have easily just brought this to the internet, got her canceled, and then walked away from it if they were really lying about it. Why would 3 dancers who are, you know, big women look up to Lizzo, get a chance and an opportunity to dance for her and do all this stuff with her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way that these guys were planning this out from the beginning to ruin Lizzo's career, or like when they got fired, they weren't just sitting, there's no way these 3 dancers just sat around and said, you know what guys, I think we should cancel Lizzo. I think we should make up a story and cancel Lizzo. Like, what is that going to guarantee for their careers? Do you actually believe that these guys are that delusional that they would waste their entire, like, probably savings worth on these people? Like, why? That's what I'm trying to understand. Why would they do that? Now, I understand that there are some delusional people out there who would do something crazy like that, but these are 3 people. These are 3 people collectively coming together on a similar story. It's not like none of them told the story differently. They all tell the story the exact same through their own light, right? There's some realism to that when you have multiple witnesses and multiple people coming out about it. It's not just one person saying, hey, Lizzo hurt my feelings and did some mean things to me. It's like this is a group of women that were fired by Lizzo who are coming out about their experience with her and her terrible work environment. Now, I do want to reiterate reiterate, maybe they over exaggerate their story, sure, but that doesn't mean that Lizzo can't be a very toxic person within her environment. I wouldn't be surprised, right? I wouldn't be very surprised if she was a very bad person, because I don't like her views and how she views the world in general. She's a very toxic person in my opinion, and how I see her. I don't really see how this can't be at least some way, shape, or form, you know, like a real or however you want to put it, right? This is something huge, and there's multiple people coming out about it. They're taking it fucking serious. Yeah, there's a sense of realism to what they're bringing to the table. I understand that there's not ample amounts of proof, but they brought it to court. Like, there has to be some realism to that. I mean, it's like the Deshaun Watson shit, right? Deshaun Watson, right? Let's talk a little bit about Deshaun Watson, the football player who had sexual relations with massage parlor women. None of these women had definitive proof of him doing any of these things, but if I'm not mistaken, it was about 26, maybe to 60 women who came out about it. At some point, you have to start to realize that they're kind of telling the truth when there's that many people coming out about it. And there's definite signs that can put it together. There was no proof, but everybody can collectively agree that, yeah, there's no way he didn't do this stuff. There's no way that it just didn't happen. This did happen, and it was real, right? This is what I'm talking about with Lizzo. It's not one person, it's multiple people. And even after the 3 women came out about it, more people came out about their experience with her. So I don't really understand the logic of like, guys, stop hating on Lizzo and wait until she gets a response going, because she already made a response and she didn't do anything with it. But like I said, they're allegations, and I'll give Turkey Tom the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's wait on it until, you know, something else comes out. It might take some time, but right, like let it go through first, and then we'll see. Because I don't want to be, you know, sitting here making points saying like, oh, it did happen, guys, it really happened, and you should hate on Lizzo, right? I don't think anybody should be giving attention to Lizzo in general. I think it should leave it alone until, you know, something big happens, right? Until something comes out. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep rambling. Follow me on all my social medias, especially join the Discord. Please join the Discord. I need more people in my Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.